Okay. Hello everyone. This is a demonstration of the alpha build of Nutrition Planner, which I've just published. I haven't actually tried this, so it might not work, but I guess that's not exactly confidence inspiring. So, Nutrition Planner is a tool you can use to plan out meals, macros, carbs, calories, protein, that sort of thing for, you know, maybe you're trying to lose or gain weight, or maybe you're trying to cut costs, because it also considers money. So, there's a link that I'll provide where you can find downloadable images for Linux, Mac, and Windows, but you can also just visit nutritionplanner.app. And know that if you browse, like not privately, if you keep history, any information that you add into Nutrition Planner will be sticky, or it will remember the state. Further, if you're on iOS or Android or any of the mobile operating systems, you can, as I'll demonstrate later, you can hit the share button at the bottom and add it to your home screen, where it will also remember your inputs. But let's first take a look at the native version. So I've downloaded. I'm on Windows here. I'm usually on Linux, but I'm on Windows here. And I've downloaded the setup for the alpha build 009. So I click install unrecognized app running this. No, I want to run it. Run as administrator. Do it. What? No. Let me run it. More info. Oh, run anyway. There we go. No, I want to run it. I wrote this. I promise you there's nothing malicious. You can build it from source if you'd like. Okay, so... Oh, it has remembered my settings from last time, so let's just do that. I think if I hit refresh... Okay, so I've reset stuff as though this is what you would see on first run. So just opening up the app, the first thing you'll notice is that the navigation's at the top here. You've got a day view here. Because we haven't logged anything, those are our totals. You've also got a week view and a month view. So it starts out on the log because after you've planned out your nutrition, you know, you'll be coming to the log most often because, well, if you actually, there's multiple ways of using the application. If you want to log, you'll be coming to the log most often. Otherwise, you'll be setting up, looking at the numbers, going, yeah, that's right, and moving on with your life. This is it on Windows now, and what we're going to do is, there's this link that I found that just has like a simple meal plan. I've already done day 1 in the last video, so I'll just demonstrate how to do it with day 2 here. So first we're going to go through and, let's see, this particular meal plan, it has 2 snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And to make things a little bit harder, I've got Walmart open as the place that I'll be sourcing the nutrition information from. So let's see how it goes. So, this particular plan has dry oats as the first thing, so I'm just going to search for it. And I'm going to try to largely just click the first one that comes up to try to, like, just keep an element of, not surprise, but sort of, variation to this. This is not some sort of pre-planned script. So, when you're entering in your meal plan, you're starting out with the items, so we've got these dry oats here. Next to all of the icons up here, and this supports light and dark mode. It's defaulted to dark because that's my system preference, but we'll do it on light just because maybe it looks a little nicer. So I'm gonna copy the title here and paste it. I'm gonna hit the plus button next to items and just paste it in the name there. Price is $2.48. And you might be looking at this and going, God damn, I do not want to fill that out. Now, that's fantastic because the app has a little convenience where if you go to any nutrition fact sheet and copy the text and then paste it in, it's going to do as good a job as it can parsing out the information, and it'll usually miss out. Actually, I find, we'll see over the course of the demo, I find it usually gets them all, but these are all going to, it didn't get these because these are 0, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, 0, sugar, oh, so sugar has 1, so it missed that number. So hit submit, and now we see an entry in here along with the serving price, the number of servings, and the information we clicked here. So that's that. Let's get some egg whites next. Okay, I'm just gonna click the first one in general. 100% liquid egg whites. We hit plus. Put that in. 387. And we'll do the same thing. We'll scroll down. We'll just copy the nutrition facts. You can do it kind of carelessly and paste it in there, and it's gotten all the values. So, the one thing it seems to have missed is number of servings. So there are about 20 servings per one of these boxes. So there we go. Okay, and next up we've got slivered almonds. Paste that in there. Price of $6.12. And just, I see there's a lot of nutrition information missing from this particular one. So servings, there's 10 ounces, and it's saying, that's a little unfortunate. I might just see if the second one has better information. This one does, so I'm just gonna go with this one instead. Obviously, if you're creating a real meal plan, once you have the item in hand, you'll be able to see any of those missing values. So copy this, paste it in there. Mass, it's saying 1 ounce, which I happen to know is 32 ounces. Okay, we've got almonds. Now, let's go to... There's multiple ways of skinning a cat, and you could, at this point, if you wanted, go into the log, and, let's say you had a snack of almonds, you'd click almonds, and log that at, 12:05 a.m., that's what you had. That is one approach, and, maybe if you have, like, a one-off item, you would do something like that. But it's largely intended for you to next go to groups where we create, say, day 2 breakfast here. And we go number of servings. It'll be 1 because we're only making 1 of these things. And, uh-oh. Okay, I was just searching for the wrong thing. Oats. So it's saying a 1/3 cup. I'm just going to assume that 1 serving is probably that. I mean, you can get more into it. You can just search for the thing. Let's see, it's saying 4 large. I mean, maybe that's 3, 4. Maybe 1 egg or whatever is 1 serving. So we'll do that. And sliced almonds, we'll just do 1 or whatever. And we hit submit here, and it gives us the totals for this meal. And now we might say go to the log, and, you know, say, today at, you know, 9 a.m., and you can do this, with a nice UI if you want. What was that? We can do breakfast. So, this is a good time to note you can have multiple items by just clicking this plus button. If I hit submit here, it's going to show up on there, showing the values. Now, there is a feature at this point that I want to demonstrate, and that's just that, let's say you were to change the value of day 2 breakfast, right? Like, let's say you say, oh, I want more sliced almonds, so I put in 2. The calories are currently 420. If I do this, it's 590. Obviously, that's not going to change the log. So, now the reason that I say that is that I'll change it back. If I were to, for instance, decide that, I don't know, for whatever reason I entered in the almonds incorrectly, or maybe the price went up, right? So, we see that the serving price here is 50 cents. Maybe things doubled and it's actually $4. I hit submit. Now it's going to make that $1. It's also going to update this. So the actual price was, what, $1.98, right? This price here, these are almonds, yeah. So it's currently $1.96. I just forgot. So let's put it back to $1.98. Go to the groups, and it's $1.46. So that is just to say, if you update any of the sort of the elements of your recipe, and that can even be like a complete replacement, it will update the downstream items. In this case, you update the almonds, it'll update the breakfast, but it will not update, obviously, the log, because once something is placed in the log, that's kind of saying this thing has been consumed and you can't change the past. So, that's that. I think that's broadly it. I want to demonstrate just one more feature, quickly, because we can go through and we can add all of these, this whole meal plan, and well, I'll show you what I mean. So, so now I'm in groups now, and I can actually go right over to items and hit plus at the top, and it'll just slide over that drawer. Put in the name. It's a price of $6.73. I go down to the nutrition facts. I just copy it, and I paste it. It automatically fills in all this stuff. These values are probably 0. Yeah, they're just missing. So we hit submit. So now we need mayonnaise. Go to items. Great value mayonnaise is $2.80. Grab these nutrition facts. Paste it in there. It gets everything this time correctly. And we get some crackers. Just put that in there. Grab these crackers. Click plus on the items. Paste that in there. 328 servings. Oh, I go down to the nutrition facts. Copy it. Paste it. Correctly gets all the values. We hit submit. Okay, let's create our day 2 lunch here. I think that's what this is. Day 2 lunch, 1 serving, and it has our tuna. It has our mayonnaise, and it has our crackers. So 4 ounces. I think that might be. I think we might get 2 servings of that. I'm not exactly sure, but it won't matter for what I'm about to demonstrate. So I hit submit there. And there's a final element here. So in order to show the first of the final element, you can, if you want, add groups to groups. So I could add, like, my, you know, say I had made a recipe, right? Like, let's say, in fact, to show what I mean, let's say this is tuna salad. Create it. Let's create a new group, day 2 lunch, with the sub-items. Now another group, tuna salad, with our saltine crackers. So groups can contain other groups. Groups can contain items, and they can also contain other groups. And the downstream updating effect does also work. But there's a last tab here, plans, and plans can only contain groups and items. Plans can't contain themselves, and you might use this tab if you were filling out, oh, did I don't think I hit plus. If you were filling out, you know, say, what is this, very well fit day 2 diet, hit submit. So I only filled out 2 of the details there, but you could go through and fill out the whole thing. And then, one feature that's not really shown off right now is if you double click, yeah, it's a bit of a bug. So you're supposed to be able to bring up that delete there that, there we go. So if you double click, you delete. I'll fix that. It's a little bit tricky. Notice that the daily value came up here. We could go to the log, and we could, oh, it was very well fit. So, to make things easy, you know, let's say you stuck to the plan or whatever, you would be able to just log the entire day, submit it, and there it is in there, and you can go on about your life. Now, you might say, like, this is a lot of work, and it's also, this is on the computer. I don't really want to have to come to the computer every time I do that, and, further, you know, I have other devices. I'm on, you know, sometimes I'm at work, sometimes I'm on my phone. So there is actually a sync feature of this app, and if you are interested in participating in the alpha for whatever reason, I will create you a database where you can sync it. I'm just going to show that feature now. So I just need to create it. So I call this sample user, and just sample.user. I am just building the URL that I need, that I would send you, so you wouldn't have to do any of this stuff. I think it's sample.user. So I think I have the correct URL here, but just to demonstrate the point, so this is running as a native app, and I have Firefox here, where I'll go to nutritionplanner.app. Oh, I spelled it wrong. nutritionplanner.app. Where, you know, I don't have anything synced to this version of Firefox, so it's just a brand new version. And I'm in fact going to paste in the URL that I would send you and just hit apply. And then I'll close it, and I just want to make sure that, okay, it correctly applied. So, go to the items here. Notice I have items, don't have items here. I'm going to hit the plus button, and I'm going to paste the URL that I can send you if you want one. Hit apply. And what it should do... yeah, is... it was supposed to sync. I'm not sure what happened here. I wonder if there is something wrong. Let's see. Oh, no, that seems fine. Sample user, yeah. I might have gotten... oh! Yeah, I might have gotten the URL wrong. Let me see. No, that seems fine. Just check sample.u. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Got the password wrong. What is wrong with that rel? Seems fine to me. Sorry about that. I mean, I might just go and use one that... oh, database does not exist. Is it because... oh. I think I messed up, yeah. That's the correct URL. Sorry about that. So, click that, refresh. I would give you the correct URL so that it didn't mess up like that. Apply. And there we go, it syncs. In fact, you saw that pop in there. So this is it applied on, you know, Firefox, and this is it syncing on, say the, you know, say you use Windows at work or when gaming or whatever it is. But we can also do the very same thing on iOS. So I won't be able to cast to my phone, but I will be able to sort of put my phone up to the screen a little bit. In fact, let's just make the camera a bit bigger. I'm just copying the URL. So, I'm opening up on my phone now. Nutrition. Making sure I spell it right. Planner.app. And so when I visit it in my browser, it looks like this. And what I can do is I can hit this little share button here at the bottom. And what that brings up is an option, which is there, add to home screen, which if I click it, it looks like this. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I hit add, and there is the app on my phone, and this is backwards for me, but if I were to tap it, it opens up and it sort of looks like an app like any other. And what I can do is scroll over to the settings gear, paste in the URL that I would send you, the correct URL, not the incorrect URL I first used. And just like on the desktop, just hit apply. And then immediately all those elements are there. If I were to go to my groups, there are my groups, and further, if I were to... So I'm on my phone here, obviously, and I have bring the log up both natively and on this version of Firefox here. If, in fact, let me move the camera over slightly. If I were to hit plus on the log and say, you know, maybe I had a midnight snack of some almonds. Let's set the times to say 1:30 a.m. So, I'm going to hit, see if we can make it all show up at once. So when I hit submit, it should come up on all these devices here. Let's see. There you go. So that is how you can use this application natively on iOS, Windows, or Mac OS. There's also an image for that. Or in your browser on Firefox, Chrome, or whatever it is you use to browse. You can get it at nutritionplanner.app or search for Nutrition Planner on GitHub, and you can find images for native platforms. And if you would like to try the sync feature, reach out to me and I will give you a URL that you can paste in there. But also, if you are watching this video and I've since maybe not stopped supporting this particular application, any valid CouchDB URL will sync in there. So that's Nutrition Planner.